This is Video Repeater 1746, broadcasting on Ether Wave Cycle 26 Apples in Columbus, Ohio.
Professor Balthazar presents more astonishing images of this alternate history, alternate Earth, with more activities of the participants of Marcon away from the convention. And what do they call it?
The Rocky Horror Picture Show Shadowcast, as a member of the Fishnet Mafia.
And cast, part of the Fishnet Mafia.
On cast, we actually met at a Rocky show.
Basically, what it is, obviously, Rocky Horror Picture Show is a movie, but a Shadowcast takes it one step further. We actually perform the show in front of the movie. So while the movie's running behind us, we're in front of it, not only pretending to be the characters as they are on the screen, but also adding like gags and funny bits too to make it more interesting to the audience, because, to be honest, it's not really a good movie.
What?
Beyond that, there's a lot of audience participation, and you can buy a prop bag from us, so you can have everything you need to throw during the show. For example, there's one part in the movie where somebody does a toast, and when he says toast, everybody throws, literally, toast. So you really interact with the movie a lot on that level, and you also yell things at the movie. So if the character on the screen asks a question...
So Janet, what do you think of him?
Somebody might answer him before the other character has a chance to.
I didn't make him for you! He carries the Charles Atlas seal of approval!
And there's a lot of other things that they yell back and forth to each other, and it's about really building an interactive movie experience. It's not just going and sitting and eating your popcorn and watching the movie. It's about being a part of the movie as an audience member, and luckily enough to be a part of the cast, we get to be the movie.
Let's do the time warp again. Let's do the time warp again.
And actually perform and interact with the cast on a level that a character on the screen could never interact with somebody in the audience. It's a really fantastic experience. If you've never done it, you need to do it at least once in your lifetime. And if you've already done it, come do it again, because we have an entirely new group. We perform the first Saturday of every month, and it's a different experience every time.
It's just a jump to the left, and then a step to the right. Put your hands on your hips, you bring your knees in tight.
So performing the Rocky Horror Picture Show at Marcon is a much different experience than it is at the theater. In the theater, obviously, we have a huge sound system and a huge theater, which leaves us a lot to compete with. But at Marcon, it's a little bit more intimate with the audience. If I want to use an audience member as a prop, I can. I can grab them and pull them up on the stage.
Looking for you.
The other benefit of Marcon is that there's so much going on, and there's people who wouldn't typically be a part of the Rocky Horror Picture Show there, so you get an entirely different crowd.
And I absolutely had a great time at Marcon. It's a wonderful event, and really proud to be part of it, especially going to Rocky Horror. It's a lot of fun.
So therefore, I've been part of the Marcon tradition of hosting the Rocky Horror Picture Show with the Fishnet Mafia for 5 years.
And I have been on this cast for 6.5 years.
So Janet, what do you think of him?
I've never ever held an official position on ConCon. I am just the guy that logistics calls at the last minute.
How do you do, Fishnet Mafia, faithful handyman.
I have been doing Rocky Horror at Marcon since Marcon 40. Honestly, this is my family here.
And then for the last, well, this upcoming Marcon will be our 3rd year having a room party, and not just any old room party. It's actually an award-winning room party, because both years last year and the year before, we've actually won best overall room party for the entire weekend Marcon.
It's definitely easier to make people blush at Marcon than it is here at the Rocky Horror Picture Show where it's typically shown.
Why don't you come up to the lab and see what's on the slab? I see you shiver with anticipation.
Also, Marcon's just a fun environment. I mean, the room parties, the panels, everything that goes on. It gives us such a great experience and such a reward to be able to go there and have fun with it and really just make it a big production. It's just so much more relaxing to us. Like, we get to just let loose and have a good time.
Let's do the time warp again.
So I guess that's it. If you've seen us before, come see us again. If you haven't seen us yet, get out here. You'll be a virgin, but that's okay. Everybody has to do it once.